Myth about counseling. What most people think a counseling is, but actually which are wrong. Okay. So we are going to discuss about this so that you will be much aware of counseling and what is not counseling and what are some of the myths. Okay. So let's dive into our PPT. Below are a few myths about counseling. Therapy counseling is for crazy people. Do you believe this? Most common people will think this is true for crazy people. Actually, it's not crazy people. The correct terms will be a person who is facing a lot of difficulty in life. And now, when I say difficulties in life, who else is not facing any difficulties in life? Only no one, right? Only people who come for the counseling are the people who are aware of counseling and its benefit and who are not crazy, who are very educated. Most people who come for counseling session are educated people. Those uneducated who does not have the awareness of counseling or who does not know what is mental health, how to take care of themselves, they won't come to the counselor. That is why whoever come to the counselor, they are not crazy. They are very wise. They know there is some person who can help them and they approach them, and it's a very wise things to do. Am I right? And when we say crazy, they think all person who come for the counseling are depression issue. No, not at all. Not at all. Some come for career counseling. What career will I choose? What are my career matching this and that? And after coming to the career, they have a clarity about their career, what to do in their future, and they go back home after few years. They become success. They got success. And some people who come for relationship problem, instead of breaking up, instead of divorce, they come for relationship problem and they married till their silver jubilee, golden jubilee, right? See, counseling is not for crazy people. It's for people who have faced difficulties and who are enough clever to approach someone who can help them. Okay, if you are not clever enough to approach someone who can help you, that means you are stupid. you know you are stupid. So don't be stupid, you come for the counseling. Secondly, counselor gives suggestion or advice. This is absolutely wrong. Counselor will not give you advice or suggestion, because once they do, that idea is not from you. You won't be working. You will not be working in that idea. That is why counselor will, as far as possible, will avoid giving suggestion or advice. And counselor will help you to take your own decision to grow, okay, to help you solve your problem. Counselor is someone who is sitting beside you, caring for you, and will help you. Okay, help doesn't mean who is going to push you behind you or who is going to pull you in front of you. That is not counselor. There are coach the coach, life coach people will pull you or will push you behind you. Okay, but counselor are someone who is sitting beside you, and if you can take 3 steps, they will help you to take the 3 steps. You got what I mean? They will not push you or pull you. They will not give you advice, because advice suggestion are outside ideas, apart from the client. So the client has to come out with the ideas on how to help himself, so that he will work on that idea. It's a never ending process. This is lie. Actually, this is lie. There is an end for every counseling session. It can be 4 session or 6 session or 8 session, mostly 8 session. Okay, according to your problem, maybe 6 to 8 session mostly. But there will be some problem which need, according to the therapy he is using, it will need like 15 session, or maximum is like 20 session, unless it is uh, psychodynamic, okay, theory, this and that. So there is ending. It is never ending process. It is never ending process. There is an end, and it will end. Mostly 1 month, 2 month, okay? Not continuously 6 months or 1 year. Mostly 1 and 2 months. And after that, they will go back, they will spend their life. And once they have another issue, problem, they will come back. That is another session. And if the client is not willing to come back, it's their choice. We never force any client to continue the counseling. We never force. The counselor cannot force. Let's say the counselor say it will be 6 session, so you must you please come for 6 session. But after attending the counseling session for 4 session, and you feel like it is not working, or you feel like your problem is already solved, you can discontinue on your own authority. The counselor cannot force you to come. That is your right. And next is therapist just sits passively there and judge you. No, 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 no. The trained counselor will not judge you. The untrained counselor will judge you, okay? Will criticize you. And the trained counselor will sit passionately and interestingly in your problem, in you, and will try to help you out in whatever problem you have, okay? The therapist itself is a crazy person. This is what most people say, okay? Therapists, they are not crazy, just like engineer who has done their master in engineer, like like any other subject, they have finished master in psychology, okay? So they are not crazy people, they are very respected person. They know about human brains, how it function, about cognitive, about stress, how to cope with stress, depression, this and that. They are very educated person, not a crazy person. Got it right? These are some of the nonsense people you use, okay? Those people who say therapist itself is a crazy person, you see their life. They will not be that much educated. Not only that, they are very not aware of these things, okay? If they are aware of this mental health, about this counseling, this and that, they will never use this kind of sentence, okay? They will never not use. Counseling takes a long time and money gets wasted. Okay, counseling can take long and short according to your problems, according to the client issue. Okay, if the client problem is very much, it can take more. Like I already said, 8 session, 15 session, or 20 is too much now. According to the therapy he is using, it will be long or short. Okay, but mostly 8 session or 6 session. And money is not wasted. If you don't go for counseling, how, because of your bad habits, because of your bad mindset, how much money will you be wasting? How much will you waste? Just imagine, you are spending some monies in the counseling session, comparing to wasting your money in other issue. Which one will be more productive? Spending in counseling session. Let's say, for example, you spend like 5,000 in counseling session for drugs abuse. Okay, you are drugs addicted person. You spend 5,000, and you come to the counseling session, and with 5,000 you are completely healed. Let's say you are healed, you stop drugs, and how much money do you save? And on the other hand, you don't want to spend money 5,000 in counseling session, and you do your drugs. See, 5,000 in 1 week you will finish 5,000, and you will continue to waste your money. Okay, so it is not money wasted. Okay, it is not wasted. Even the counselor, if you think it is not working, maybe your bonding is not good with the client or with the counselor, he will stop. Okay, even the counselor will stop if he think that that you are not benefiting from the counseling. Or you as a client, you can even stop the counseling process, or you can ask for another counselor. Okay, that's your right. That is your right. If you take counseling, that means you are weak. No, not actually weak. I mean, see, you are very strong in your life, and you have do a lot of things, and now with life situation, this and that, you being stuck in some place, right? And you want to get strong and overcome those things, and you need help. And asking for help is not a weakness. Asking for help is a wisdom. You know, it's a wisdom. If you can ask for help, you are wise person, not a weak. A weak person will continuously don't ask help and will continuously no improvement and will continuously stuck in whatever they are in. Okay, in whatever problem they will stuck in that place. But the wise person will ask others people help, will seek help, and will improve and will move from their problem to the other. Okay, the counselor does not know me, he or she won't know how to help me. If you think the counselor does not know you, absolutely you are right. In the first session before you met, he doesn't know you. But once he sit with you, you are going to share your problem. He is going to interestingly going to listen to you without touching phone, without looking outside of the window. He will be interestingly going to listen with all his heart, okay, with all his mind. So he is going to listen with you. After you talk like an hour, he is going to ask you more question, related question, okay. He is going to ask more, and after 3 4 session, believe me, even more than your best friend ability to help you, the counselor ability to help you is much better. You know, the counselor is understanding you much better than even your best friend. You know what I mean? Your best friend might be spending 5 6 or 10 years with you, maybe always with you. Yeah, your best friend understand you, but the best your best friend is not trained counselor, does not take up psychology, does not know how to help you in this situation. That is why the counselor is trained. He spent a lot of money in terms of lakhs and lakhs. He spent more than 5 years from BS psychology to MS psychology, more than 5 years, let's say. So the counselor is very much prepared to help you comparing to your best friend. Not only that, the counselor learns about human psychology, about behavior, about cognitive, about developmental issue, this and that. So the counselor ability to understand you is much more than your best friend. Okay, so trust in your counselor, and your counselor, he or she is able to help you than any person in your life. Okay, he or he is trained to help you, he or she is trained to help you. All counselor are the same. If they don't see success, they won't see in mind. So all counselor are not the same. See, sometimes counselor they are not always successful in their cases, but they are successful even if they decrease. Let's say your emotional health. Let's say from 100%, you are very worse. Let's say 80% you are worse, almost reaching 100. Okay, and if that counselor is able to reduce your anxiety, your stress, your mental health, that is your good, your negative thinking, if that counselor is able to reduce 50%, that also already success counseling. You know, the main goal is uh, to reduce your anxiety, your stress. Okay, that is the main goal. And besides that, the number two is to solve your problem, whatever problem you have. And that category is not 100% guarantee. It can be sometime it's outside of the counselor reach. Like I already give you example, you have relationship breakups, and your girlfriend she don't want to come back to you. What can a counselor do that in that situation? The counselor cannot talk to your girlfriend and beg for you. Okay, he cannot do that. So the counselor can help you to become a better person, to help you understand your action, and also to help you eh, to install good personality, and to help your stress and anxiety goes away from you. Okay, and after that, by chance, if your girlfriend change his mind, he will come back. But it is not up to the counselor. So sometimes, like I said before, it's not the counselor, it's not always the counselor duty to make every of your problem goes away. Okay, it's sometimes also the client's duty. Means the counselor is there to help you, to guide you, to motivate you. Okay, but the client has to do his or her homework at home. The client has to struggle so that he will be improving in his life. But if the client is not struggling, if the client is not doing anything at all, totally 100% depending on the counselor to heal him, that is wrong. That counseling will not be successful. So this is completely wrong. Counselors are the same. If they don't see success, they won't see in mind. These are wrong. Okay. Counseling is part of my academic record. It will affect my job. See, if you go for counselor because you have some issue, that is much better, instead of not going and not getting any job. See, if you get depressed, you won't have the energy, the motivation to do any work. You will not even have the motivation to go away from your house. You will want to keep stay hidden inside your room. Okay, you will want to keep on thinking. And if you are like that over years and years, where will you be? You will be completely useless. Instead of that, if you go to the counselor, you come out from your depression, from your anxiety, from whatever issue you are facing. If you come out from there, you can get job. You are usable, you are productive. Okay, so it won't affect your academic record. It will help you personally, it will help your life to get a job. Okay, that is the truth. These are myths. Okay, these are some of the myths. Why do we need psychological counseling? Three components of human beings: sickness, that is body, right? When it is body, what happen? We go to doctor and eat medicine. Am I right? When it is spiritual problem, we go to pastor or read Bible or pray. But when it is mental issue, what to do? What to do? What to do when it is mental issue? Of course, we need God. In everything, we need God. Of course, we have to pray. Of course, we have to pray. We have to see pastor maybe. But when it is mental issue, the first thing we have to do is seek counselor. Okay, seek counselor. We need counselor because counselor are the one who prepare to deal all this, the one who study, the one who get training to help you in case of mental issue. When we say mental sickness, it doesn't mean you are crazy. Okay, when we say mental sickness, it means that, like physical sickness, we have head pain, we have stomach pain, we have ulcer, this and that, right? We have all this. That is physical sickness. When it is mental sickness, what is mental sickness? Anxiety, stress, depression, all these are mental sickness, the negative side. The positive side is what? Light, happiness, joy, all these are the positive side, that is healthy. The negative side is anger, unforgiveness, stress, anxiety, depression, this and that. All these are the sickness of our brain, okay, of our mind. So when you have these things so much in your mind, your capacity to work, to function, your mind is going down. When your body is sick, what happened? When your body is sick, your capacity to function, your body is going down. Am I right? When you have stomach pain, can you walk normally? Can you continue doing your work and go out here and there? No, you cannot do. Your effectiveness, your capacity to do work is going down, right? Just like that, when you have a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, depression, this and that in your mind, that is the sickness of your mind. When I say sickness, mental illness, when I say mental illness, I am not talking about those who are totally 100% the mad person. Okay, I'm not talking about that. They already lost their sense. Okay, they will not be able to feel side, they will not be able to feel awareness, they don't even have awareness anymore, those person. So when we talk about mental illness, we are not talking about those person who doesn't have self-awareness, who can pee or poo anywhere, who does not have any shyness or any awareness in them. Those mad person, we are not talking about that. We are talking about a normal person who has some issue with the mind, like depression, anxiety, this and that. And depression, anxiety, this, stress, everybody we have them, you cannot look down someone because he come to the counselor because of those issues. You yourself, you also have this. And why you don't come? Because you think you are too good, because of your pride you don't want to come. That is why you continue to suffer only. You are stupid person not coming. You have stomach pain and you don't want to eat medicine, you don't want to go doctor. Are you clever or stupid? You are more stupid, right? But you have mental illness, mental issue like depression, anxiety, or whatever you face in your life, you are not able to crop it. You are not able to deal them. You are full of uh, fears, you are full of anxiety, and on that time you can approach counselor, or you can simply continue to suffer for months and months. Instead of suffering for months and months, if you directly approach counselor in the 2 3 days or first week, you don't need to suffer 5 6 7 months. You can get healed in 1 month, and you can avoid getting pain for 5 6 7 months. Even me, while I have depression, that is 2015 April. Okay, from April I have this what typhoid sickness, continuously typhoid sickness. And from that time I keep on staying in my house and my room, and I keep on thinking, and my mind goes in the wrong direction, and I got depression. Depression from 2015 April to December. Even in December I don't feel like going to counselor. How stupid I am when I think back. Instead of waiting for the very last moment, if I meet counselor on April itself, while it is starting, I will not even have depression. I will stop before having depression. I will stop in depressed. Depressed is not yet the sickness, right? Depression is the sickness. That is why I will not suffer that much, 8 7 8 months suffering because of my stupidity. So don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You have stomach pain, you have head pain, and you don't want to eat medicine, and you suffer for 8 months. How stupid it is. So please approach counselor, okay? Approach counselor, deal your problem. In the next session, we are going to do signs and symptoms of depression, and on that time you will understand, oh, do I need counseling? Why do I need counseling? What are the signs and symptoms? How to identify someone who is having depressed or depression? Okay. In the next session, we are going to do that. And I hope you enjoy this session as well. And I hope it is informative. And if there's more question or any doubts, you can always write it to me, or call me, or write in paper and ask me during live session. Okay. Thank you so much once again.